What's up, y'all? Welcome to Country with Noah, or welcome back. Today, I am going to review the Landman Season 2 season finale. This episode is one of the best things Taylor Sheridan has ever written, in my opinion. That's how good I think this episode is. So in this episode, um, a lot of stuff goes down. Um, Cooper and Ariana have to go to the police station, and Cooper gets almost charged for murder because that guy that Cooper beat up um, last episode for putting his hands on Ariana ended up dying from a heart attack in the hospital. So after Cooper beat the shit out of him, um, the cops tried to arrest Cooper for murder. Rebecca gets called, and Rebecca is like the Landman universe's version of Beth Dutton. So like when she comes in and she's angry and she's pissed, get the hell out of her way, because if you're in her way, that's gonna be a problem for you. And the police in the police station, Rebecca puts them in their place, basically. So, um, because they wanted to arrest Cooper for what he did to that guy. But then Rebecca's like, hey, you guys are trained in threat assessment, or you guys are trained in threat assessment, but sometimes you guys um, go overboard. Cooper, are you trained in threat assessment? No, ma'am. And then she asks all the cops that want to arrest Cooper, if it was your wife who got assaulted, what would you do? And then Rebecca's like, that's what I thought. So that happens. Um, um, I really like Ainsley this episode. I haven't for the majority of the season. For the 9 episodes, I've found Ainsley very annoying. But in this episode, I really, really like, because Ainsley and Pagan are going to try to give a roommate, the dorm room situation, another go. And guys, this already got renewed for season 3, so we don't have to worry about that. We are getting a third season of Landman. I'm assuming by the end of this year, because that's how fast Taylor works. But we'll see. But yeah, for me, I really liked Ainsley this episode. She showed a lot of character growth this episode, and maturity and stuff like that. There's actually a really good scene of Ainsley and the cheerleading squad sticking up for Pagan and their rights, and it's what Ainsley does is really mature and really um, honorable. What she does in the episode, I don't want to spoil it, but she basically, um, teenagers are making fun of Pagan because they're very ignorant and very dumb, right? Like we all are as teenagers. And Ainsley sticks up for Pagan because it's the right thing to do. So, I really liked Ainsley this episode. Um, I can't wait to see where her arc goes. I can't wait to see how she matures throughout season 3 and however long this show goes. And yeah, so that I really liked. The Cooper and Ariana storyline I really liked. Cooper, Ariana, and Rebecca storyline I really liked. Um, um, and then we have to talk about the Tommy, Cammy, and Nate storyline. So basically, what happens with Tommy is he has to um, he has to um, um, he has to like find a new plan to get a new job because he gets fired by Cammy. And basically everybody that's loyal to Tommy, so like Nate and Rebecca and Cooper and Ariana and TL and um, Dale and Nate. Uh, Basically, they all find out that Tommy got fired, and they're like, Cammy doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. They literally say that in the episode. Cammy doesn't know what the F she's doing. And we want to, if you leave Tommy, that's where we'll go, right? And then what happens is, he Tommy strikes a deal with, I'm forgetting his name right now. How am I forgetting his name? But he strikes a deal with Andy Garcia's character, and he's like, hey, I want to start a new company and stuff like that. And he's like, what do you want to call the company? And he's like, Cooper, Tommy, and TL, right? And Cattle, right? So it's called CTL, right? And Cattle. And basically what happens at the end of the episode, Tommy and Team Tommy have a new oil company, and yeah, it was actually a better ending than I thought it would be. Like I thought Sam Elliott sticking around for at least one more season, because all the characters are still alive, and stuff like that. It was actually a better ending than I thought it would be. Like, not in terms of quality, but in terms of like leaving the characters off with a happy ending, right? Like I thought it was gonna be like a return of the Sith style ending, where the bad guy, which would be Cammy in this case, wins. But no, like Tommy and Cooper's the president of a new oil company, um, and Cooper's the president of a new oil company. Tommy's the vice president. Rebecca's the like main lawyer of the company. Ariana's like the office manager. TL is like the guy who controls all the drills, and Dale is helping out too, and so is Boss. So yeah, like I really enjoyed this episode. Again, I think if not his best work, I think it is one of the best things Taylor has ever written, both in movies and in television. That's how good I think this episode is. And let's just say we're gonna have a lot of Taylor Sheridan stuff this episode, this year, because he has the Madison and Marshalls coming out. I think it just got retitled to Marshalls, but that's the Casey show comes out in March, and so does the Madison. I will be covering both of those shows on this channel. And yeah, like we still have 911 Nashville still going. So obviously we're gonna be covering that, and then we should be getting some new music from people, in the country space sooner than later, right? So expect that. And then obviously I'll just continue to do what I've been doing here, covering and hopefully bringing you guys some enjoyment. And yeah, overall I really, really enjoyed this episode. I thought this episode was great. Overall, this season I would give like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. And yeah, thank you so much for all your support. If you enjoy this review or any of my content on this channel, please subscribe, like, and share this video. I would really appreciate it, and it would really help me out. Thank you, and God bless you guys.